And rising, everyone.
Great
Grand
morning.
Rising.
Morning.
Good morning.
Great morning, everybody. Wow, some of you all were a part of the senior manager and above mastermind last night. And for those who were, I would love for you all to share um, some of the insight and the impact. I mean, but everything has been building from Sunday night to Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning. Well, that's today. And then last night with the senior manager and above, I feel like we're in a series of the season, this third quarter, this third season of 2025. And this season is about bold leadership, powerful leadership, centered and grounded leadership, spiritual leadership. And so, one of the questions that I have this morning, I wrote down, what vision are you seeing, believing, speaking, and urgently and passionately building in such a way that the people you are interacting with they're witnessing it, and they're experiencing your vision. They're watching you, and they're inspired by what they can see, what you're seeing. They can start to believe what you're believing. They can hear what you're speaking, the vision you're speaking. And they are watching you urgently and boldly build it. That is inspiring. That is what moves people. And so part of the theme that's been coming up, and one of the things that we discussed last night with the senior managers and above, is that sometimes and very often it is your vision and your commitment to your goals that inspires people more than their own. And one of the mistakes that some people make is waiting for the people to have a goal or vision that motivates them. And that's not the case for most people. It is your vision and your commitment and your passion and your urgency that is building your vision that often inspires your prospects and your team members and your customers more than their own. So one of the lessons is stop waiting for other people's vision and goals to be enough to move them into action when they need to see you in action, building your vision and your goals and offering them a chance to benefit from what you're building. This is very different than a reactive leadership. Like I'm waiting to react to my team member for me to lead. No, 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 no. I'm leading, and my team member, my prospect, is getting an opportunity to benefit from what I'm already building. So I shared how I've been calling through my organization and saying, number one, I'm clear on my big vision. We've been talking about um, the owners start at the top, not the bottom. Only employees start at the bottom of an organization or the middle of an organization. Owners start at the top from day one, and then they just fill in the leadership positions and roles to build their business. They're finding who they're going to partner with. And Gene, not that they work for you, but they work with you, right? And your strategic partnership with these other leaders and that are building the rest of the organization. But as an owner of your business, you start at the top. The highest position is not CEO, it's owner and investor. Who owns the stock? Who owns the business? Who owns the enterprise, the vision? And so you already are already at the top when you fully understand it. And it's much harder to start at the bottom of a mountain and have to work your way all the way up to the top of the mountain than it is to have a helicopter drop you off at the top of the mountain and then you're just walking down the mountain building it. It's way easier to walk down the mountain because you started at the top and driving it deep. Come on, somebody, than it is to start at the bottom and have to work your way all the way up Mount Kilimanjaro. And so I start at the top. I am at the top. I'm building the bottom. That's the mentality. But you start at the top on paper, in your mind and on paper. So what are you building? What are you building? I'll tell you all again what I'm building. I'm building Team Platinum has 12 solid legs with multiple executive directors, ring earners, and platinums in it. It's that simple. and and serving millions of families during and beyond my lifetime. Team Platinum is serving millions of families during and beyond my lifetime. Just like Harlan Stonecipher's company, Legal Shield, my company, Team Platinum Marketing Groups, is serving millions of families through 12 solid lines of executive director, ring earners, and platinums. What is your simple vision? By the way, and that produces millions of dollars per year in revenue, serves millions of customers, and produces millions of dollars per year. Very simple vision, but now I know what it looks like when I'm done and I'm handing it off to my successors to take it to the next level. Because my 12 leaders and builders and my team of executives and platinums and ring earners, they all have their vision. They're building at least 12 lines, hopefully, of rock solid executives, ring earners, and platinums, and their businesses are serving millions of families as well. So, what are y'all taking? Are you seeing it and are you building it? So, watch this. So, from that vision, which is connected to my overall life purpose, an extension of my overall life purpose, all of those people that come through this vision that I'm speaking is an opportunity for me to serve them and to share my God-given assignment with them, to be a light in their lives, to be a positive influence, a positive impact, to be a good example, a great mentor for these leaders and leaders of leaders. So my calling gets to flow through my business. My purpose for my life gets to flow through my business. The culture I create of integrity, of values, of great principles is discipling all the people that come through my organization. Is making their lives better, their families are better, their spiritual growth, their personal development, their fruitfulness in every area of life. I get to fulfill my purpose through my vision for my business. I get to fulfill the purpose that I've been given, the assignment that I've been given. Now, with that being said, on a daily basis, what does that look like? Now I'm excited. I know what the jigsaw puzzle looks like when I'm done. I've decided what the jigsaw puzzle of my business looks like when I'm done. And now I get to have fun putting the jigsaw puzzle together. So every day I'm not wondering what am I doing? I'm just excited to do today's portion of the jigsaw puzzle. I don't have to finish the whole jigsaw puzzle today. I have X number of hours today. And within those X number of hours, a portion of that time, I'm going to be passionately building it. This call is a part of me passionately building it. This is a part of me developing my 12 leaders and finding, taprooting, developing I'm finding my next wave of leaders through you all. I'm equipping you all. You all are those executives and ring earners and platinums, and you all are the gateway for the other executives, ring earners, and platinums that I'm finding in the 12 legs, starting with the 4 legs that are building and solidifying platinum. But now I'm taprooting every day. I'm taprooting through people to find my next leader in one of those legs that I'm building. So who wants to share first? What are you taking away from all these conversations and this mindset, this spirit, this place? Let's hear from you all.
Okay, I'll go, Coach. I don't see anyone's hand up. Grand Rising, my name is Laverne Moore. I am an executive director. I am an executive director maker on the Pam Carnes team. You know what's funny, Coach, about this? I didn't get to bed till probably about 2 or 3 this morning. And up early this morning. The energy last night on that senior manager and above call was awesome. I woke up with it this morning. Funny part about it is, I took so many notes and I used to say, oh my God, it's late. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm glad I'm not senior manager. Well, now, now I'm so glad I'm senior manager because I'm knocking at the door director. And I've been for longer than I care to be knocking at the door. And I know the energy you brought last night and all the time it's gonna it's a step just walking through the door. It's going to be that. It's just a step. Take another step. I'm going to be not knocking on the door, but already through the door. One of the things, and just one of the things that you said on that call to us last night, because I am doing better at just engaging people naturally. And I'm naturally talk to people. But when you said it's it's not, don't worry about this. It's what is it? Okay. It's just activity. Sloppy, imperfect urgency activity is better than polished procrastination. And if you can remember that part, again, it is about being who God made you to be. And it's funny because years ago, I used to really have a low self-esteem and would look at other people and I would be like, you know what? One day I almost passed out because I'm like, God was like, you are who I made you created. You're not no one else, only who I made you to be. And when he reminded me of that, because an example, I was on a job and this girl would say, girl, why you not cussing them people out? And I'm like, because that's not me. And I almost passed out one day trying to come up with just the energy to cuss someone out. And so when I remember that God made me who I am and I can't be no one else but me, when I talk to people, go up to people and say, hey, my I want to work with leaders. I'm working with leaders and oh Lord, I wrote so many down last night, and I did this actually with my niece last night. Who do you know that wants to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month? That one piece right there is so simple to say. I used to get stuck at, okay, oh my God, what do I do next? Don't worry about what I do next. Just like the Bible says, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow, take care of yourself. Well, don't worry about what I got to do in the next minute. Just take the first step and just say, who do you know? Because we are part of Team Platinum. You are ours. So all we have to do is plug into the system and do what we know we need to do. Just who do you know? I told my niece that who you know that want to make an extra $500 to $1,000, that whole line. And it's funny because she's been fighting against it. I say, don't tell your mama that we're doing this because she's the one that's in her ear. And she actually got me in a group chat with about 6 people that she's been resisting the last year. And I said, I would love for you to be my success story. And she's like, oh, I'd love to be that too. So just having that conversation with people. And again, I'm really fired up this morning and I'm excited about everything that was on that Senior Plus and above call because on the next call, I'm going to be a director. So thank you, Coach, for all you do and the energy you bring. And just know that it's not in vain on the ears that your words fall on. So I appreciate you.
Well, you are showing me with your actions, not just your words. So thank you for proving me right. I believe in you. Everybody unmute, make some noise for Miss
Woo,
Laverne.
woo, woo,
Come on,
Laverne.
Laverne, let's
Yes,
go.
yes.
Woo,
Sloppy
go,
and
Laverne.
uncomfortable. Oh my gosh.
Look at Deidre Glover
Yes.
looking all platinum over there.
I know I love that dress, Deidre.
You know you about to talk.
She better talk.
She got me fired up. She got me fired up. Oh my God, she got me fired up. I went to bed, okay? I didn't stay up like she did, but I kept thinking about the fact that what did you say? You said one thing that really made me start thinking. Um First Mr. Christensen got it started talking about, you know, we think we're not leaders. We're already leaders. I mean, if as a mom, if you're a mother and you have children, um, you know, you're a leader because when your baby cried, your baby led you to feed them, and you're a leader already. And I kept thinking about that. I put that on my board. I am a leader because I need to hear that. And then, Coach, you talked about uh, who has God created me to be. That really got me going. Who has God created me to be? And I keep saying that because I'm listening to how God is speaking to me. Who has God leading me to be? Because God is my source. Who 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 am I created? Who am I created to be? And my vision, God's vision. Where am I going? And how does my business align with that? I read over that. I keep reading over that, and it helps. It helps. And so when I talk to people, I feel more confident because that has been a challenge. I feel more. I mean, I believe in the company and what the company can do, but it's in myself. So now I feel like I'm better. I'm growing, and my expression is my divine calling. I'm working on my music to see how I'm coming across to people because I realize that might be a leak in my pipe. I could go on talking, but thank you for letting me share. Deidre Glover out of Houston, Texas, the Corns Power Team. I'm an executive director. I'm an executive director and an executive director maker. Thank you for allowing me to share.
I felt that. Come on with it. Make some noise for Deidre Glover. Woo
Yes, yes,
All
woo.
right,
Deidre.
Deidre.
Yeah.
Woo. Man, y'all got me feeling emotional up in here. It's happening. It's happening. I see it. I feel it. It's happening. And it's aligned. It's aligned. Who else? Come on. What's happening? What are you picking up?
Good morning, Coach. I'll jump in. This is Darlene Edwards. I'm on the Bailey Boone Power Team. I am an executive director and executive director maker. And I just want to say kudos to Deidre because she has really, it sounds like she is ready to walk on water, as they say. And, she and I talk, and I'm just so gr- thrilled at the progress she's making, even just in the last few days. Coach, I'm sorry for the camera. Um, when you talked to us yesterday in terms about the fishing and how it talked about throwing a net on the other side, and we heard it again on the Power Hour. Ms. Randolph mentioned the same thing, and it's like, wow, we getting all this. It's coming at us from every angle. And I used your language too. What I said. I'm recruiting and I'm looking for somebody who's interested to make $500 to $1,000 plus a week or even more full time. I mean, 500 to $1,000 part time or even more full time. And I said that to one lady, and she said, "That's me." I mean, she didn't hesitate or nothing. She said, "What you got to share?" So it's a wonderful way to open the door for people to, and it made her completely stop what she was doing to take notice of what I was saying. At first, you never know if people really paying attention to you, if they're actually interested in what you're saying or enough to want to even hear what you're saying. But she stopped when she right in her tracks and said, "Oh, that's me." I mean, it was an emphatic "that's me." And so, and I had, she had somebody on the phone yesterday and had two people on the Zoom last night. And so she's ready to rock and roll. And all because I asked, are you interested in making, or who do you know that's interested in making $500 to $1,000 a week part-time. So it's working. Everything you share with us. Back to you.
Come on with it, and you are working it. Let's make some noise for the taprooter, Miss
Yes,
Darlene
Darlene.
Edwards. Woo
Thank you.
woo.
All
Yes,
right, let's
Darlene, let's go,
go.
let's go.
Woo! Thank you.
Who else? What's happening? What are you experiencing?
I'll go next, Coach. It's Jamar Curtin. Listen, I am so enthralled with the vision you shared last night, and kudos to everyone who's already spoken up. The devil tried to take my voice, but I'm back, and I'm going to create the video that Faith did yesterday. I'm going to do that this morning, and I'm ready to start. When I'm listening and engaged with the training, I'm visioning. You're such a master at painting the picture that we're we're on top of the mountain and we're not climbing up, but as we're on top of the mountain, sometimes that mountain is a volcano, and I see an eruption breaking forth in the Team Platinum organization because of all of these business owners who are doing the thing. And I'm so excited to be a part of the game. I'm starting today, and I'm just super excited. I'm so grateful for your training and your vision and the power that you lead with, and I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me to share. Team Randolph, Executive Director and Executive Director Maker.
Wait, let's hear that. I am.
I am an Executive Director and Executive Director Maker.
Make some noise for Lady Jamar Curtin, everybody.
Right now, let's
Yes,
go.
Lady
Woo! All
Jamar,
right.
yes.
Marker time.
Let's go.
Man, y'all see that eruption? Y'all feel the eruption? Come on with it. Who's next? What are you taking away from all this? What's who hasn't shared yet? Come on. Miss Wright? I haven't heard your voice on here in a minute. Who else? Who's able to
Great
unmute?
morning, Coach. Great
Great
morning,
morning.
everyone. Teresa Wright, Sacramento, California. I am an executive director and an executive director maker. Just about me getting excited with one of my associates. I was explaining it to her about the tap rooting as well. And I was just like, who do you know? And then she's like, she said what she said. And I was like, okay, can you get him on the phone right now? And she's like, yeah, probably. So I was just all of that, the mindset and listening to you guys right now. Yeah, it's just changed. I have like 5 calls today. And out of those 5 calls, I'm just going to be more excited than I've ever been today or ever. But yeah, I'm not sure what you guys were talking about earlier. I was on a little bit late, but yeah.
You on it. You're on it. You're top rooting. Everybody unmute, make some noise for Miss Teresa Wright. Woo woo.
All right, Teresa.
Yes, let's
Right.
go,
You got
Teresa.
it
Let's
right,
go do it.
girl.
Do it, do it.
Woo woo! Let's go,
Man.
Teresa.
She said, I just asked her, who do you know right now? Tap rooting. Tap rooting. All right, who else hasn't shared yet? What's rising up inside of you?
Good morning, B25. This is Glenn Strotter, Sacramento, California.
Yes, sir.
I am an executive director and an executive director maker, and I represent Team Franco. Something that jumped out in this teaching, in this impartation that you've been offering, that you've been gifting us with the last few days, is that with the tap rooting, I see where I can have fun with it.
Mm.
And so that's a major motivation for me that I'm doing something that I'm also learning to be more skillful at, but I'm having fun with it. That's a game changer for me. I just wanted to share that.
Oh, that is so good. Having fun with it. Everybody unmute, make some noise for Pastor Glenn Strouder. Woo woo.
That's
Yeah.
right, Pastor Glenn. Just have fun with it. Just do
Yes,
it.
sir. Don't take yourself serious.
Woo
All
woo.
right.
Come on, who's next? Who hasn't shared yet? What are you experiencing? What's rising up in you? Don't wait for anybody else.
I'll go, Coach.
Yes,
Lucius
sir.
Williamson, Sacramento, California. Eva Franco team. I'm an executive director and executive director maker. I woke up this morning late. And after I thanked the Lord for being here this morning, the first thing came in my mouth is, who do you know that want to earn an extra $500 to $1,000? And I'm walking down the hallway and I'm saying that to myself. Got on B25 late and heard Darlene and energized that I can't wait to get out this morning to say those words. Thank you, Coach. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Let's go. Make some noise for Lucius Williamson.
Woo
Woo,
woo.
Yes,
Let's
Lucius, just
go.
do it. Get out there and do it.
woo.
Yeah.
Woo!
Do y'all see what's about to happen to the recruiting numbers? Do you see with all of us asking everybody, who do you know? And let's get them on the phone, not now, but right now. The recruiting activity, the recruiting numbers, the boldness and the urgency led by you. You're driving it based on your goals. Your mindset is this. I'm about to help a few people make $500 to $1,000 this week before the half price special ends. I'm about to help a few people earn an extra $500 to $1,000 this week. Would you like to be one of them? Who do you know who was looking to earn an extra few hundred to a few thousand per week part-time, maybe even more full-time? That boldness and urgency combined with who can you connect me with right now? Let's call them right now. And I want to leave you all with the phrase, imperfect urgency is better than polished procrastination. Imperfect urgency is better than polished procrastination. When I called up Demetria yesterday, or I started with a text message, and then we spoke, and I told her I'm about to help a few people earn $500 to $1,000 this week. Would you like to be one of them? And she said yes. I said, make a list of 10 people who you think are looking to make an extra few hundred to a few thousand per week part-time, maybe more full-time. And we scheduled a time for us to talk. When she called me, she said, all right, coach, I got one right now. It wasn't perfect. She didn't edify me perfectly. She didn't say that she forgot to put them on hold before putting me on the phone. They were already on the phone with her. And guess what? I didn't even care. It was imperfect urgency, better than polished procrastination. I got on the phone with the prospect. I said, hello, such and such. I said, I'm Coach Farbell. I'm a recruiter with a multi-billion-dollar company. We're looking for the right people. And I asked Demetria, who does she know who's looking to earn an extra few hundred to a few thousand a week part-time, maybe even more full-time. And she thought about you. Is that true that you're looking for something? They said, yes. I said, tell me more about yourself. What do you do? And they told me. I said, perfect. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get some information to you to listen to right now. And then in about 15 minutes, let's get back on the phone. And based on how you respond, we'll see if you're a good fit for any position that we have available, any of the positions we have available. How's that sound? They said, that sounds great. I said, perfect. Got back on the phone with that person. I said, would you like best? All right, scale of 1 to 10, you know, basically the expert document. And then I said, who do you know who's looking to earn an extra few hundred to a few thousand per week part-time, maybe even more full-time? Jot down 10 people and let's get them on the phone. And just keeping that chain going, that is taprooting, family. Just stay in that space, laser focus, very simple. have fun with it like Pastor Glenn just shared, and let's go out there and bless some people, because there's so many people praying for an opportunity and they're connected to the person that you're talking to right now. Have a great day, everybody. ED equals?
Every day.
What time is
Hey,
it?
Ring
dinner
time.
time.
Next stop.
Platinum.
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 All right. Let's
Let's
go.
get it.